Imagine waking up one day and looking out the window to see a red sky stretching across the horizon. There are no oceans, no forests, and no breathable air. Earth is nothing more than a bright star shining in the distance. It sounds like science fiction, but according to Elon Musk, this could become reality within our lifetime. For years, people dismissed the idea of colonizing Mars as an impossible dream. But behind the scenes, Musk and SpaceX have been developing a plan far more ambitious than simply landing humans on another planet. The goal is not to build a temporary research base. The goal is to create the first self-sustaining city beyond Earth, a city capable of surviving, growing, and eventually thriving without constant support from our home planet. And what's even more surprising is that many of the technologies needed to make this happen are already being built today. The real question is no longer whether humans can reach Mars. The question is whether humanity can create an entirely new civilization there. Elon Musk has often argued that one of the greatest risks facing humanity is being confined to a single planet. Throughout history, civilizations have risen and fallen due to wars, pandemics, natural disasters, and environmental changes. If a global catastrophe were ever large enough to threaten life on Earth itself, the future of human civilization could be at risk. This is the foundation of Musk's vision. He believes that becoming a multi-planetary species is not just an exciting achievement. It may be essential for the long-term survival of humanity. Mars, in his view, represents the best opportunity to accomplish that goal. Among all the planets in our solar system, Mars is the most practical candidate for human settlement. It has a day that lasts approximately 24.6 hours, remarkably similar to Earth's. Vast amounts of water ice exist beneath its surface, and while its environment is incredibly harsh, it offers possibilities that no other nearby world can provide. Yet Mars remains one of the most hostile places humans have ever attempted to conquer. Average temperatures can plunge below -60 degrees Celsius. The atmosphere is extremely thin and composed mostly of carbon dioxide. Radiation levels on the surface are significantly higher than those on Earth because Mars lacks a strong global magnetic field. Massive dust storms can cover the entire planet, blocking sunlight for weeks. To understand the challenge, imagine trying to survive in Antarctica. Now remove most of the atmosphere, increase the radiation exposure, and place it millions of kilometers away from Earth. That is the reality future settlers will face. Any mistake could become life-threatening, and emergency assistance from Earth would be impossible due to the immense distance between the two planets. This is why Musk repeatedly emphasizes one crucial phrase: a self-sustaining city. A colony that depends entirely on supplies from Earth would never be truly secure. Eventually, the settlement must be able to produce its own food, generate its own energy, manufacture its own equipment, recycle its own resources, and support its own growing population. Every aspect of Musk's Mars strategy revolves around achieving this level of independence. Without self-sufficiency, a Mars colony would remain a fragile outpost. With self-sufficiency, it could evolve into a thriving civilization capable of surviving even if contact with Earth were interrupted. At the heart of this ambitious vision is Starship, the spacecraft that Musk believes will make Mars colonization possible. Starship is designed to be the largest and most powerful, fully reusable rocket system ever built. Unlike traditional rockets, which are discarded after launch, Starship is intended to fly repeatedly, dramatically reducing the cost of access to space. Musk often compares the future of space travel to the evolution of air travel. Airplanes transform global transportation because they could be used again and again. He believes rockets must operate the same way if humanity hopes to move large numbers of people and cargo to another planet. Instead of launching a handful of astronauts, Starship is designed to transport entire communities. Thousands of launches could eventually carry habitats, construction equipment, life support systems, vehicles, food production facilities, and eventually hundreds of thousands of settlers to Mars. Once humans arrive, building the city itself becomes the next challenge. The first Martian settlement will likely look very different from the futuristic cities often portrayed in movies. Early settlers may live inside pressurized habitats designed to shield them from radiation and extreme temperatures. Some concepts involve constructing underground living spaces, while others propose covering structures with Martian soil to create natural protection against cosmic radiation. Survival will depend on creating secure environments where people can live and work safely. Energy production will be one of the highest priorities. Massive solar farms are expected to provide much of the settlement's electricity, supported by advanced battery systems capable of storing energy during dust storms and nighttime periods. Water will play an equally important role. Fortunately, Mars contains large reserves of frozen water beneath its surface. Future settlers could extract this ice and convert it into drinking water, agricultural supplies, and industrial resources. Through electrolysis, water can be separated into hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen would support human life, while hydrogen could be used as fuel. This creates a powerful cycle of resource generation that reduces dependence on Earth. Every kilogram of oxygen or fuel produced on Mars is one less kilogram that needs to be launched from Earth, dramatically improving the settlement's long-term sustainability. Food production is another critical component of Musk's final plan. Shipping food from Earth forever is neither practical nor affordable. As a result, large-scale indoor agriculture will become essential. Advanced hydroponic and aeroponic farming systems could allow crops to grow efficiently inside controlled environments. Vegetables, fruits, grains, and other food sources would be cultivated within specialized greenhouses designed to maintain optimal conditions despite the harsh environment outside. Similar technologies are already being tested in extreme environments on Earth and aboard the International Space Station. Over time, these systems could expand until the city becomes largely capable of feeding itself. However, a city is more than infrastructure. A city requires an economy. One of the most fascinating aspects of Musk's vision is the idea of a functioning Martian society. In the early years, most settlers would likely work in engineering, construction, energy production, robotics, agriculture, and life support maintenance. But as the population grows, Mars would require teachers, doctors, software developers, entrepreneurs, scientists, artists, and business owners. Entire industries could emerge around manufacturing, research, resource extraction, and advanced technology development. Musk has even suggested that Mars could eventually support a population of 1 million people. At that scale, Mars would no longer be considered a colony. It would become an independent civilization with its own economy, culture, and social systems. Yet there is another challenge that receives far less attention than rockets and technology: human psychology. Living on Mars could be one of the most isolating experiences imaginable. Communication delays between Earth and Mars can exceed 20 minutes in each direction. There would be no quick trips home, no emergency flights, and no immediate connection to family and friends on Earth. Settlers would live in enclosed environments, surrounded by the same people for extended periods of time. Studies conducted in Antarctic research stations and long-duration space missions have shown how isolation can affect mental health, teamwork, and decision-making. For this reason, future Mars cities will need parks, recreational facilities, educational centers, entertainment spaces, and strong community networks. The challenge is not only keeping humans alive, it is helping them build meaningful and fulfilling lives on another world. Many critics still argue that Mars colonization remains decades away or may never happen at all. They point to the enormous costs, technical obstacles, and ethical questions surrounding such a project. These concerns are valid, yet history is filled with achievements that once seemed impossible. Powered flight, the internet, reusable rockets, and the moon landing were all dismissed by skeptics before becoming reality. Today, advances in artificial intelligence, robotics, renewable energy, autonomous manufacturing, and aerospace engineering are accelerating faster than ever before. Each breakthrough brings humanity one step closer to establishing a permanent presence on another planet. 100 years from now, future generations may look back on this era as the moment humanity began its journey toward becoming a multi-planetary civilization. Elon Musk's final plan is about far more than rockets and space exploration. It is about ensuring the long-term survival of our species, expanding the boundaries of human achievement, and opening a new chapter in the story of civilization itself. Whether Mars ultimately becomes humanity's second home remains uncertain. But one thing is clear: the race to build the first city on Mars has already begun. And if Musk's vision succeeds, future historians may remember this moment as the beginning of the greatest adventure humanity has ever undertaken. So here's a question that could one day become very real. If you were given a one-way ticket to Mars and the opportunity to help build the first city on another planet, would you take it? Think about what that truly means. You would leave behind everything humanity has ever known: Earth's blue skies, oceans, forests, and the people you love, to become one of the pioneers of a completely new civilization. Your name could be remembered for generations as one of the individuals who helped humanity take its first permanent step beyond Earth. For some, that sounds like the greatest adventure in human history. For others, it sounds like the most dangerous decision ever made. But perhaps the most important question is no longer whether humans can reach Mars. The real question is whether the future of humanity will eventually depend on it. As SpaceX continues to develop Starship and Elon Musk pushes closer toward his vision of a self-sustaining Mars city, what seems impossible today may become ordinary tomorrow. The first generation of Martian settlers may already be alive, waiting for their chance to board a spacecraft and begin a journey unlike any in human history. And when future generations look back at this moment, they may see it as the beginning of a new era, the moment humanity stopped being a single-planet species. But here's the thought that changes everything. What if the first person who will spend the rest of their life on Mars has already been born? And what if one day, children growing up on the red planet look back at Earth the same way we look at distant lands across an ocean? Let us know in the comments. Would you move to Mars if you had the chance? And what is the one thing from Earth you could never leave behind? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications for more content about Elon Musk, SpaceX, Starship, Mars colonization, future technology, artificial intelligence, space exploration, and the future of humanity. Because the next chapter of human history may not be written on Earth at all. It may be written beneath a red Martian sky. And when that day comes, the biggest question won't be whether humans can live on Mars, but whether Mars will become the place humanity truly calls home.